Hello there and welcome to Switch Up right here on StarOnline.tv. Well, joining me here in the studios at the Menara Star to talk about her work with the WWF organization is TV personality / model Stephanie Chai. And also joining me in the studio right here now is WWF's Abinesh Raj. Hello guys.
Hi, thanks for having us. As you can see, we're dressed the same.
Well, obviously the guys are here in the studio to talk to me about their very exciting work with the WWF organization. These guys are working on this very exciting project called Earth Hour. Yep. I'll leave it to you guys. So what's Earth Hour all about then?
Okay, do you want me to start?
Sure.
Well, Earth Hour is literally just an hour long. It happens on March the 28th between 8:30 till 9:30 p.m. Now, it started in Australia a couple of years ago, where basically you saw landmarks and individual homes go dark. Right. So the exterior lights are all switched off. So it's basically done to raise awareness about climate change and global warming.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
In the first year, we had 2.2 million people in Sydney alone that took part.
Wow.
Yep. And then from there, it actually went global. And last year, we had 35 countries and 50 million people around the world that took part. This is the first time Malaysia is taking part in the event, and it's driven across the world by WWF. Yeah. And in Malaysia, we have got our ambassador on board. Yasmin Ahmad is our ambassador. We also have got our Prime Minister's support and endorsement for Earth Hour.
Wow, fantastic stuff.
Hey, serious stuff here.
Together with that, we have got media partners on board. We've got Astro who's on board, we've got Media Prima and RTM, all three on board, providing us free airtime so that we can do a lot of advertising. Yeah, we are going to be, Yasmin is going to help us to actually produce a series of TVCs using local celebrities. We should see them coming live about March.
Okay, fantastic. So, I mean, for you, Steph, how do you get involved in this Earth Hour campaign? Did they approach you? Or?
No. I've worked with WWF before, and I knew my January month was pretty free and easy because we've got Chinese New Year, all the holidays, etc. So I asked them if they needed help. Right. And I'm sort of doing stuff more behind the scenes, emailing, calling people, saying, hey, can you come on board? And we've actually had a really good response so far. You know, we've got people like Garden, Spit Valley, YTL as well, Star Hill Lot 10, and KL Tower.
Yep, KL Tower's in.
All have come on board, you know.
Abby, tell me about the Earth Hour campaign. Is this the second year that it's been running, has it?
It's the third year, actually.
Third year, right.
Third year. This year, our target is actually to get 1 billion people around the world taking part in 1,000 cities. And in Malaysia, we're hoping to get about 5 million Malaysians to take part.
Wow.
Yeah. So far from the governments, we've got KL in, of course. We're working with DBKL on that. We've got the Selangor State Government on board. We've got the Penang State Government on board. And we're talking to a few other states to come on board for Earth Hour. Right. So the governments will basically, hopefully, get the buildings to go dark. And call for the people, you know, to take part in Earth Hour. It's very important, though, that we're not calling for total blackout. It's only non-essential lights.
Right.
So that means the exterior of the building. Because this is more, you know, to create awareness.
Okay. It's like, you know, when you have someone on the street who lives their lives every day and they don't think about climate change or global warming or anything environmental related, but imagine a taxi driver, for instance, and you know, if you ask him about climate change, he probably doesn't know anything about it. Right. But on the 28th of March, imagine if he drives into KL and he sees all these buildings going dark. The radio is telling him that turn off your lights for 1 hour, it's Earth Hour, let's show support. Automatically, that guy will start thinking about what he can do, you know, to live a more sustainable life, all those little things that he can do that will make an impact. And it's about time for us in Malaysia to get up and do something.
I mean, we're a country based on natural resources. You know, it's amazing we don't seek to protect that.
But how difficult is it to get the average Malaysian, you know, so on board with a campaign like these? Are people like open to like these kind of campaigns, or are they a bit wary? What's the kind of reception that you've had?
It's mixed,
But I think we've had a pretty good reception because we don't have a sponsor for this event. Everyone's doing it out of the extra time. Right. You know, as we said, Media Prima, Astro have been great to allocate us free airtime as well. So it's surprising how much, you know, goodwill has come together.
Absolutely. Okay. And what about the celebrities that you've managed to get in, Steph? I'm sure
a lot. I've been calling everyone.
Up all your mates, I mean, talk to me about some of the people that you've managed to get involved
well,
in this
of course,
campaign.
we've got Deborah Henry, Aisha Sinclair, Daphne I. King, Sazi,
Harith
Harith.
Iskandar. Yeah. There's a whole pool of them slowly coming on board. Shabby Singh came on board.
Yeah.
He's been brilliant, helping us to talk about Earth Hour.
Yeah.
The latest was Karamjit, our rally driver. He met us yesterday. He's very keen to come on board.
Yeah.
We're even talking to high-profile business people, the likes of Tony Fernandez, Idris Jala coming together for Earth Hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the support has been brilliant. Another person is Dr. Johan Raslan, the chairman of PwC. He found out about Earth Hour. He contacted us straight away and he said, "Look, we got to make this happen. I'm going to call all my CEO buddies and we're all going to do this."
Is climate change issue something close to your heart? I mean, is it
Yeah.
something that not worries you, but like something that you really want to?
Oh, it's
publicise
definitely worrying. I mean, just switch on the news, look at, Australia, unprecedented temperatures there at the moment, and you've got bushfires. There's no denial that there's global warming and that the climate is changing. It's really that we need to do something about it. For me, I grew up in Sarawak, so we're surrounded by rainforests.
Right.
And of course, timber. Tycoons, but
I think in Malaysia we're not too worried about it because we don't see the effects of it. Yeah, a lot of people talk about the North Pole and the ice melting and how's that going to affect us. But we are seeing change. I mean, if you lived in KL for the past 10 years, I've been in KL all my life, and when it's Chinese New Year, it's blistering hot normally.
Yeah.
So it was pouring.
Yeah.
It's pouring. So it is here. It's important that we take action against it before it gets into a stage where it's difficult to control. So I think Earth Hour is just the beginning. It's to get people aware about this and to do something about it.
Right.
I mean, if every one of us did our part,
Yeah.
I'm sure there will be a huge impact.
well, that's millions
Okay.
and millions of Malaysians.
Well, this is very interesting stuff, but maybe you can tell us a little bit about like how like your average layman on the street, the little contributions that we can make to sort of be more environmentally friendly. Well, what's the sort of things that
It's very simple
all
stuff.
of us can do?
Very simple stuff, Zack. I mean, for instance, when all of us work and when we leave the office for the day, turn off your computers.
Yeah.
When you're at home and when you go to sleep, don't leave your appliances on standby. Turn them off.
Yeah.
It makes a difference.
Yeah.
Little things. So if everyone does just these little things, it's not only going to help you to help the environment. It's also going to help you reduce your electricity bill.
Yeah,
So everywhere
a lot
you're
of
gonna
it.
benefit.
It's a win-win
win-win
situation.
Yeah, it's
It is.
logic, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's logic.
Okay. Just one more time for your website. Where can we get more information about?
You can head on to earthhour.org/Malaysia. That's our Malaysian space. On that website, you'll find all information about Earth Hour. You'll find the videos, and you can sign up there as well. So yeah, log on to www.earthhour.org/Malaysia.
Okay, fantastic. Well, guys, thanks a lot for your time. It's been very illuminating. Illuminating.
Illuminating,
No
ha, ha,
pun
ha.
intended. And, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Zack.
Zack.
Cheers.